Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Ones Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about a person. This is called like a karmic or third party energy. Now, let's keep in mind that doesn't have to be an ex or somebody that's, stepping in on a relationship, but this is either a romantic rival or an ex, and they've been trying to find a way to control somebody, to, kind of manipulate them, right? But they have failed. And there is some sense here that they don't want people in the community at large to know what has happened, or they don't want people to think that they are struggling, particularly financially. I do think that this is somebody who has a lot. I don't know. It's like the most important thing to them is what other people think about them. So they're very invested in their reputation, right? So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And let's start off with the Gilded Reverie. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. So do my wind chimes. It's starting to get like a little bit cooler here, which is nice because then I can bring out the sweatshirts again. I'm kind of stoked on that. I think we just had this. This is the Clouds, number 6. And number 22, Paths. So there's a choice here and somebody doesn't really know which way they should be going. It kind of feels to me like whoever's making this choice doesn't really like either of the options. I'm going to go with the Kipper. What is this choice about? This is the same card, Pathway, right? We're talking about paths. There's a choice. Which one is the right one? I feel like this person is being told you chose the wrong path. So maybe we have somebody that tried to mislead another person and they fail in those efforts, or we have somebody that made a decision and their goal was to manipulate somebody, but they took the wrong approach. They're getting a message of concern, and I feel like it's you are no longer able to control somebody, or somebody is no longer really, they're not really listening anymore. Child in the reverse, because somebody did something manipulative. They look guilty, right? This is like trying to give another give a relationship another chance, and then starting to believe that somebody has been working on things or going to therapy, has been healing things, only to find out that they're still up to the same kind of issues. Sudden wealth in the reverse. It feels like we have somebody that was pretending to work through something because they didn't want to have like a different lifestyle. I'll tell you that I'm trying to work on things, but I really didn't. I don't really like that kind of energy. I'm trying to remain open-minded, but this person seems to cut corners on important things, If someone or something is important, then you treat it as such, right? And I don't know that this person really agrees with me on that. Hello there, Danny. How we doing today? 4 of Wands in the reverse. And the Knight of Swords. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's consequences for this person's actions, and it feels a lot like chaos, or realizing what you had considered to be a stable situation no longer being stable. This could be, the work situation isn't working out, the living situation is no longer tolerable, but there is somebody who wants to react really quickly to the situation, but there's like a big wall in the way. There's a big rock in the way. There's no way to act quickly because what you did has caused quite the damage, right? Page of Swords in the reverse. There's definitely gossip. Could be financial issues pertaining to taxes or documentation of earnings. We have the Fool and Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like somebody's dealing with expenses they were not previously dealing with, or there is a fine for somebody's behavior. There's just like pressure on this person because they were previously able to kind of like rely on somebody else, or because they were previously able to kind of like sidestep some expenses. Hello there, Lightheart Alchemist. Yeah, people really do try that, right? How's it going, Pharaoh? Hello, Tiana. This Six of Pentacles in the reverse, this is a sense of loss because somebody's going off on their own. This is either somebody who's quitting a job and that job really does need this person, or this is a relationship that has ended and somebody realizing I relied way too much on that person. This is looking like expecting your partner to do everything for you, whether that's making money or just like managing the finances, right? You might have the money, but you have to actually like make the payments, right? Hello there, Pickled Pisces. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm going to try to do better about doing 2-a-days so that I can get like different times, because I know not everyone's going to be available at the same time. So that's the goal. We're working towards it, but yeah. Let's see. Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords. The truth is a problem for this person, and I feel like they're trying to ignore it, right? Pretending, faking. I don't want to address the fact that my life is changing because the relationship wasn't working, the job wasn't working. This is somebody who's kind of avoiding reality, but that creates new issues for this person. When you have a difficult day, when you have a difficult situation, it can be tempting to just ignore it. But there's also something really empowering about taking a moment. If you have to cry, cry. If you have to throw something, just, don't regret it later. Don't throw your phone, and then get to business. Make a list. What do you need to do? It's doable, right? Control the controllables. So I feel like we have somebody not controlling the controllables. They're freaking out, or they're lying to themselves, or they're lying to others about what's going on. But there's going to be a letter or an email or a phone call or a person showing up, and it's going to be kind of a brutal truth about things being worse. Hey, if you don't pay your rent, you're going to get evicted. Hey, if you don't pay your bill, you're not going to have electricity. There's things here that this person is not managing that they need to manage. We have the Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Cups in the reverse. And then on the other side here, we have somebody that is actually quite motivated. A Queen of Wands is a warrior. So this person, I think, has caught on to somebody not being willing to, carry their own suitcases, do their own work. So this person is pursuing something different. This is the person who has left the relationship or left the job. The Queen of Wands is somebody who gets things done. This is either somebody who fights for what they want or knows how to manifest it. And this person is working towards a dream, a goal. That's what the Page of Pentacles is about. They might have had to learn a few new things or arrange a few things. But it does look like this person is leaving a living situation, either because they're pursuing a new job or because they're done with a relationship. Could be both, obviously, right? But it's time for change. And I think this is kind of exciting for somebody. Like, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? This is the Tattoo Tarot. I'm glad to hear it, Pickled Pisces. I'm doing pretty well. I'm glad to hear it. I wish you many blessings. All right, what else do we have? Ooh. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords, King of Cups in the reverse. If somebody wasn't willing to put in the work, whether it be business or on your relationship, and then you make a decision based on the fact that they weren't willing to put in the effort or the time, can they really be upset with you if you made that decision? Because really, they made that decision. When I state the requirements of my participation in a relationship or in an employment situation, and those requirements are not met, why then is there like not an understanding that that's going to have consequences? This King of Cups in the reverse is like, I'm throwing a little bit of like a pity party for myself because I didn't think there would be consequences for my actions. But when you do not put the work in, when you don't do what you are asked, there are going to be things that don't go the way you want them to, right? So, you know, motivate yourself. Find a way to envision the outcome or prioritize the things that are important to you in such a way where you don't find yourself wondering what would have happened if I just done the work, right? Because this person is feeling like kind of a bozo for losing this Queen of Wands energy. You know, fortune in the reverse. They have lost this skilled worker or really good partner. Ten of Swords in the reverse and Temperance. But the Queen of Wands is going to be fine. The Queen of Wands is able to understand what actually went wrong in this situation. And I think they know that they'll be able to land on their feet, right? With Temperance, there is some return to serenity or peace or feeling like things are stable again once you move away from this job or this relationship that hasn't been working out for you. You have been working on things, so that makes it easier for you to recover after whatever this disruption is. How's it going, Peggy? Oh, thank you, Pharaoh. Hello there, Key Controller. How are we doing? I like it, Peggy. We got the King of Swords. The World. Seven of Cups in the reverse. I think there are people talking about this Queen of Wands. Like, I can't believe they just like walked away like that. They might not know the whole story, so I wouldn't get too preoccupied with people that are talking about things that they don't really know anything about. I'm at the point now where if people want to make up stories about me, I think it's actually kind of amusing. Like, no, I want to hear this. What was it? What did I do? This is gonna be great. Because really, I don't be getting into any shit. So, like, you know, proceed. But we have somebody that realizes things are cyclical. There's a pattern. There's no effort to change, right? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You're not actually trying to get like to a better situation or make things improve. So I'm not going to expect things to change. And if that means that you want to paint me as the bad guy, because that King of Swords is pretty angry looking, right? That's fine. But I have clarity. I have understanding on the situation. And I know what really happened. I know you're actually disappointed in yourself for not working harder so that you could have had a better outcome in that situation. And if it's easier for you to blame me, that's fine. You do what you got to do. But at some point, you're going to have to heal that. And that requires accountability. I'm proud of this Queen of Wands. And King of Swords energy. This is like, if I have to be the bad guy, you can like paint me out as the bad guy, but I'm doing what's right for me. And I have to go elsewhere. So with the Magician card, this has always obviously had some kind of implement, or it like implies that somebody is putting up their hand to say, stop, no, thank you. I'm not into that, right? So I feel like you had to put an end to something because it just wasn't matching your energy. Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands. So because you are working to reestablish this balance and this peace in your life and seeking out where you would actually be happy, there's good news that's coming to you. There's maybe a job offer, maybe communication from somebody you would like to hear from, whether they be new or, somebody you've known for a while. There's something here to kind of like tip of the hat. You've been making some good choices, We're going to go with the Earth and Bone Oracle. What's up, Grant? How are you doing? Exactly. Talk to the hand. Someone has developed a distaste for low vibes. Yep. Number 25, Burrow. Exhaustion, lack of energy, questioning motivations, realignment. If I think you're here just for, codependent reasons, because you can't do things for yourself, you're not going to pull your own weight, you're not going to contribute somehow, then I don't have room for that, like whether you're an organization or a relationship, like I want to be in a partnership where we work together, right? And we have the Pack, number 38. Inner work, community, deep connections, celebration, and soul tribe. I feel like this has been a pretty common theme lately, but when you reject a community that is not up to par, that does not foster an environment of trust or even just like development, right? Do you help me be a better person? Because that's what I want to do for you. I want to build you up or support you, encourage you, remind you of who you are in those difficult times. Are those people that you're surrounding yourself, are they doing that? Because I feel like when you walk away from this, you walk right into the kind of community that you do want. And there's this person pretending that everything's fine after you walked away, but it's not. It's not. Exactly. No, I do not have that. I have seen it, the Literary Witches Oracle. It does look really cool. I'm not gonna lie, I have like almost 60, and I would love to get like double because there's so many cool ones out there. And I'll also tell you, eventually I'm going to design my own tarot deck, but that's going to take me a while because I'm going to be perfectionistic about it. Okay, you guys. But I'm going to do an oracle deck first because that's going to be easier. I got it all planned out. Okay, you guys. It's going to be fun. We've got roots, number 10, endowment, ancestry, memory, legacy, and tradition. It's a really cool picture. I don't think I showed it to you. It's like a dude that's part of the tree. So there's something here about maybe family being an issue or family being who you want to reunite with, perhaps. There's also something here about honoring your ancestors and your traditions. I feel like we have somebody that's trying to find a way to honor their ancestors or their, legacy in a way that also accommodates for their independence, their life, right? I might feel like I have to make certain choices because that's what my parents would want, or what my grandparents would want, or what my great grandparents would hope for me. But I also have to find a way to fold those expectations in with my own desires. It's, after all, my own life. I get to be the captain of the ship. And if I want to turn it a different direction, by golly, I'm going to. We can blame it on the depth perception issues because of my pirate's patch. How about that? I like that, Peggy. Hello there, Bertha. How are you doing? Hello, Voyager. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's get some more tarot. This is the Hocus Pocus deck. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to eventually design a room that has a bookshelf wall, but instead of it being sized for books, it's sized for tarot decks. Just I have them all right there. I don't know. It's not easy to set them up in a place where they're easy to utilize, Yes, I agree with that, Lightheart Alchemist. You would talk about the poop deck, Grant. 5 of Candles, which is the 5 of Wands. Ace of Candles, or Ace of Wands, in the reverse. And the Master, which is the Devil. Thankfully, he's in the reverse. Look at you doing stuff right. For some of you, you realize that a living situation, a working situation, or a family setup is not working for you because there is a pretty big argument that happens. And that explains why you might look a little angry on this card. That's the last time you speak to me that way. That's the last time I'm going to allow you to disrespect me that way when I do so much for you. Okay, I'm going to tell a story. Story time. I worked for a smaller company, and the owner of the business treated the company like it was his baby, right? Maybe a little bit over involved or a little bit picky about certain things. And look, I would probably be the same way, right? Well, I am. But had a tendency to lose his temper and publicly humiliate people, yelling at them in front of the other coworkers, right? And it didn't take too long, maybe a couple months, and I found myself in the hot seat, and there were people, around when he decided to yell at me. So I thought about it for a day. I slept on it. I talked to somebody else in the company that had been there for a really long time and knew him very well. And then I went into his office. He's the owner of the company, right? My boss's boss. And I sit down and I basically say, I really enjoy working here. And my perception is that you view me as an asset to your company. And I would like to continue to be even more so. But there are times when you speak to me that your respect doesn't really shine through, or it makes me feel like you don't view me as an asset to your company. And I would ask that wherever possible, I would really like to be spoken to as if I am an asset to your company, because I view it as really important and kind of a key pillar of professionalism for me to always speak to my coworkers and my superiors, or, if I have people that report to me one day, them as well, I want to speak to them with respect. And I'm hoping we can work on that going forward. It's kind of ballsy of me. Kind of ballsy of me. But don't talk to me that way. I am working my tail off to be successful. And my success is your success. I was in sales. I had closed a really big deal for them. I had closed their first international deal for them. I was like, look, I treat you with respect, and I don't view that as something that I can toss out the window at any time. I ask the same of you, like, that's what we got to do here. This is somebody who's like, you've pushed me too far. I'm going to stand up for myself, and I can do that in a respectful way. I can do that in a way that does not, devolve into some kind of like yelling, right? But I have requirements. If you want me to be working my butt off for you, if you want to be in this partnership, in this relationship, and I'm doing what I need to do right by you, I expect the same of you, right? Hello there, Miss Tarot. How are you? Oh, don't give me an ego problem now. I've been working real hard to not have an ego. Thank you. All right, what else do we have? We have the 8 of Wands, or the 8 of Candles in this deck, the 4 of Cups, or the 4 of Potions, and the 10 of Pumpkins, which is the 10 of Pentacles. Sometimes all you got to do is communicate that something is not good enough for you, and that's when things change. If you're curious, I don't remember him yelling at me again after that. I feel like you push back in a situation, and this could be you putting in your 2 weeks notice. This could be you ending a relationship. But what you then pivot to and walk towards after you reject this thing that is not good enough for you, this treatment or this partnership, you walk into the 10 of Pentacles. You're like, oh, okay, this is more my pace. Yes, yes. Chandelier in the bathroom? Yes. So you reject what is not good enough for you because there is something out there that is actually meant for you. So remember, you deserve good things. Now, we don't need to be too big for our shoes, right? We got to have the ability to be self-aware. We got to be appreciative of the small things, right? There are some really cool things out there. There are yachts. There are 7,000 square feet mansions. I don't want any of that. I know what I want. I know what would make me happy. And it doesn't have to be the biggest and the bestest and whatever, right? I feel like this person, whoever I'm reading for, this Queen of Wands, is like, I know what's not right for me. That didn't work for me. There's something else over here that's going to work for me. Yeah, you do have to be careful with pushback. You guys, I'm a little ballsy. I'm a little bold. And I have been fired before. So please don't put yourself in a precarious situation. What I'm really getting at is there are ways you can respectfully communicate things to people that maybe are a little difficult to reach, right? And sometimes you got to just leave. I quit that company and I got a big raise. So, and I went to President's Club. So, there's something really important about timing here. Okay. You're able to say, that's not right for me. I deserve better. And then it falls in your lap. You apply for the right job, you meet the right person, you're in the right place at the right time. So this is about choosing what's right for you and not letting the people who are kind of fake get to you. Six of Cups or Six of Potions. For some of you, you have a missed opportunity in love or a missed opportunity in your career that comes back around, and you're like, my, you look even better than you did the first time around. Maybe it's a nicer benefits package. Maybe your ex or your missed love opportunity is looking extra tasty. I don't know what it is, but you're just like, okay, this is gonna work for me just fine. Totally stoked about how this worked out for me. Hello there, Diana. How are you doing today? Hello there, Drew. What's up? What's up? Oh, thank you. All right. What else do we have? Six of Candles, which is the Six of Wands. King of Lightning or King of Swords in the reverse, and the Three of Pumpkins, which is the Three of Pentacles. Look, you're going to leave whatever this situation is that has felt difficult, challenging, or even at times depressing. You're going to walk away from this and you walk into a really great situation for yourself. You are in a community or an inner circle that actually feels like it's built on trust, or you have a job where you really respect your boss. You're going to do really well. And I got to say, that's exactly what I'm wishing for you. So I'm feeling pretty pleased over here. I want you all to be very happy with where you are at. And this is right around the corner. All right, let's see. This is the Voyage of the Soul. Vote for Carmen. I like it. Diana, I'm glad you're alive, but I hope it gets even better than that for you. That sounds dangerous there, Grant. I don't know about that. There have been a few times, though, where I've been like, good Lord. Could someone just elect me president, please? Bippity boppity boop. Finish. We're good. I fixed everything, you guys. And it looks like I still have time for some yoga. I'm just kidding. It would take me at least 3 days, okay, you guys? I couldn't do it all in one day. All right. It's funny I'm talking about yoga because we have the Vessel card coming out. Vote for Pedro. I like it. Vessel is about nourishment, body, wholesome nutrition, and health. So there is something here that is pretty critical in terms of what you do to take care of yourself. So make sure that is a focus for you. And I think this is also something that helps you with your intuition. So let's say you're crazy and you love to go for like long runs or even participate in marathons. Get after it, because taking care of your body is helping you with regards to your intuition. Let me guess, you have time to think about things? That's not a bad thing, usually. So we have somebody here that has maybe even the ability to create a business or to pursue something here where this taking care of your body, nutrition, or working out, meditation, something along those lines, really does help you understand where you're meant to go in life. And for some of you, that is the core element of it, right? Maybe you help people in terms of their diet. Maybe you help people at the gym. Maybe you help people with mindfulness or organization. You do life coaching. So we have collective. There's a growing number of people that are going to be impacted by or inspired by you. So you could have some desire to write a book, start a YouTube channel, something along those lines. But there are people that could benefit from understanding this Queen of Wands path or experience. We have indulge, laughter, pleasure, bliss, vacation, escape, and my favorite, rebel. Do things a little different. Take a little time for yourself. Do something that makes you happy. I love the colors of this. We've got green, bluish purple, like a light pink, silvery, and the orange. Makes me feel like there's a seasonal timeline here for you. You go through, that winter period, you get over it, things start to get a little bit exciting for you with spring because you feel that life coming back. And then with summer, I feel like things really have taken off. And then there's that harvest energy for the fall. So things are coming in for you, maybe even a little bit faster than you expect them to, in the sense of success or feeling like things are recovering. And then there's this person who feels like they've lost you because they didn't really value what you were bringing to the table. All right, this is the Egyptian tarot. What else do we have, please? The Hanged Man, Page of Wands, the Chariot. There's been a wait, there's been a delay that is almost over. You're going to get communication, or you're going to get some good news, and it's coming in fast. This could be communication from your love interest. This could be a job offer or an interest in an interview, but there's movement here in your very near future because you were willing to let go of something that was not good for you. Stars in the reverse and the Three of Cups. So there's something here that's going to be healed or addressed. If you felt like things were kind of out of control or chaotic in your professional life, it's going to feel really good for you, and you're going to want to celebrate when you have that job offer in hand or you have that first day of work, right? If there's a love situation here where maybe things just kind of fell apart, you're going to have a reunion and things are going to be, there's like an opportunity for you to address whatever caused the distance, right? We have the Queen of Chalices or the Queen of Cups, Four of Swords in the reverse, and Empress in the reverse. Now, this is this karmic energy. Whoever was not really providing good leadership or not being a good partner in a relationship, it looks like we have somebody that has found somebody to replace that person. So you get a new boss, somebody who actually cares about you. They're coming out as the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who has compassion for their people, right? Or somebody goes from being in a relationship with somebody that was codependent and using them to being with a Queen of Cups, somebody who considers what they need, who wants to make sure that they're happy, who wants to, I don't know, give them a foot rub at the end of the night, whatever it is. So this is nice. But it might have a little bit of a reaction from this person from the past, right? Who feels like they've kind of been replaced a little bit. All right, this is the Zodiac fortune telling cards. I feel that. What else do we have? You will receive a check or paper money soon. I'm here for that. What about you guys? Money? Yes. Where do I sign? Give it to me. What else do we have? You are going to move to a new house. Do not give up hope. I told you. There's a different place that you're meant to land. You are going on a long, safe journey. This could be to try to figure out your move, right? Check out some places, interview perhaps. And then I also feel like the number 19 could be important for you. The 19th of this month could be really important for you. You will receive an offer regarding money matters. I done told you. Your money's going to get better. And I love that for you. All about that for you. I really do like sit here and send out positive energy to you all because this community really is a big part of my life. I hope you guys know that. So thank you for the likes and subscribes. I love you all. I will see you on the next reading. Be good. Make good decisions. Doodles.